Hello, this is the National Drum Fair 2011, and I have Oli Cox here, who was the finalist at the Young Drum of the Year 2011. Now, Oli, just first of all, what do you think the best thing is about the National Drum Fair?
Well, how everyone gets to come and just exhibit all their own drums. A lot of people, they just don't get the opportunity to do that a lot of the time, and also having people playing on stuff, people get to see drummers that, well, sometimes they've not heard of and sometimes they're very interested in and stuff like that. So yeah.
Fantastic. Now, do you have any vintage or custom gear at all?
No, not at the minute.
It's all brand new, is it?
Yeah, well, about 2 years old, but I'm looking to buy a vintage snare.
Okay, and what kind of snare are you looking for?
I think it's like a Levy one from quite an old one, like a 1930s or something.
Brilliant. So what's the best thing you've seen here today?
So far I've seen all the Matt Nolan custom cymbals look really nice.
They're great, aren't they?
With the gongs and stuff.
Yeah.
And the jalapeno stuff, which looks really good, the custom drums.
Excellent. So what do you think the drum fair brings to its audience? Good question, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you might have answered it in the saying that when people actually bring their own drums and everything else, so that's most probably what it is about. Was the drum fair everything you expected to be? Now you're here?
Yeah, well, it's bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it would be quite a bit smaller, but there's a lot of exhibitors there and everything. And it looks really good.
Fantastic. So any suggestions that you may want to see at the fair next year? Or have we covered every basis?
Well, more stuff if we can.
More stuff if we can cram it in. Great.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to talk a little bit about your playing. If you had to relive one gig or event, which one would it be?
I think possibly when I supported Gavin Harrison in June.
That was this year,
on his Manchester clinic tour. Yeah, that was a really great gig. I really enjoyed that. Because there's just a room of about 300 drummers just watching, and it's just people coming up to me after and just saying how good it was and stuff.
Brilliant.
I really enjoyed that.
Excellent. So what are you playing on at the moment? What's your kit?
It's a Pearl Masters MCX kit with a pearl brass floating snare, Peister signature cymbals, but there's one Peister 2002 right cymbal.
Okay, brilliant. So who's your inspiration?
Well, lots of people: Benny Greb, Dave Weckl, Steve Gadd, Carl Brazil, Neil Wilkinson. So I'm very interested in all the session guys and stuff at the minute, because that's what I want to do when I'm older.
Fantastic. Any advice you'd give to people, obviously like yourself, that obviously you've been playing for how many years?
About 5 or 6 years.
5 years. So people who are just starting out, any advice you'd give to them?
Well, I think you've got to just not focus on necessarily learning everything, just try and get out playing and stuff. And I think it's very important to experience what playing with a band is like as well. And also, just I think rudiments is very important for a lot of people, because I didn't do them until only about a year or two ago, and they really helped me come on with my playing. I know it might be a bit boring sometimes, but they're really interesting.
Right, is there any funny stories you wish to share with us? You can say no.
Not sure, really. I don't think well, I think I was playing a gig a couple of years ago at a school, one of my friend's schools, talent competition, and my drum kit, it just wasn't on the map, because it was a school drum kit, and it just ran away. As I was saying,
The runaway drum kit, I think we've all had that one.
It's horrible.
Fantastic. Now, if you had a time machine, which era in music drumming would you go back to?
I think I'd like to go back and see the likes of Buddy Rich and Joe Morello, who's just died recently, and stuff like that. And because I've never really had a chance to see that, and all the great jazz drummers and everything.
So about 1950s,
Yeah,
60s?
50s and 60s.
Okay. Now, you can invite 4 people, dead or alive, to a dinner party. Who would they be?
Buddy Rich, Steve Gadd, Joe Morello, Toby and Carlville.
All drummers.
Yeah, all drummers.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Oli Cox.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.